requests that you might have. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Because for me, Christian David, I wanted to say in front of everybody, okay, Christian, I didn't know, but God knew that I need him, and thanks to him I became an SVP. Because you know what? He explained about replacement, and I wasn't a good leader. I was a 50 by 50, short, attacking, motivated, but I will not take a good replacement if he didn't explain why and how. And then I learned, and I did it. So give it a big one. Thank you so much. You can impact other people by being involved, just like he impacted me. Does that make sense? And the conversation that I had with Samir the other day, we're in Bahamas, right? I learned so much from Samir in that. You have no idea. Today we share in the conversation we have today. Oh my gosh, I learned so much from Shaq. All of these questions, I learned the most already. I'm the most lucky person in the world already here. Because, no, seriously, you learn so much from other people. Being involved is everything. Like me, I'm very involved with my family's life. That's why I wake up early and go to bed late, to being able to check mark exercise, eating healthy, take care of the family. All of this, you just have to wake up early and go to bed late. You can do it all. It's just that you have to have good discipline. Does that make sense? Right? So accountability is something that people run away so much. I'm just gonna give you an example. This lady and her husband, they were super accountable. They did 50 by 40. They were doing it, good. 20 by 20, 50 by 40. They lowered the standard on accountability. They were from 50 by 40 and 8 to 10 license to 25 by 18,000, one license. So don't tell me that accountability doesn't work. Even if you are the best, accountability is everything. I hired a coach to do yoga because I love yoga. And I'm like, no mercy on me, okay? I say, I'm super disciplined. You might see me like I'm super me on this thing, but has no mercy. You can tell me anything and I will fix it. Does that make sense? So you have to be, after that I'm like, oh my classes now make sense. I was doing it all grown, a pretender. No, you have to do the muscle. Does that make sense? Right? So accountability, you don't like it, but you like the results. Then be accountable. Does that make sense? I don't like it either, but I love the results. Then be accountable. Does that make sense? So different ways to accountability. You learn your own way, but a good way is to make calls. You know what I mean? It's just calling the people. Just if somebody calls you every day. I remember listening to this, that Tom Cruise, when he was in his peak, he hired a coach just to call him, I don't know how many days a day. Hey, did you exercise? Did you eat this? Did you drink this number of water? And he will pay the coach $100,000 just to call and ask. And here we are, that we don't have that discipline that these guys have, and thinking that we don't need to be accountable. Seek accountability. I seek accountability. I'm super accountable to my friends in America. Like somebody come to my office that is good, I say, please tell me anything that you see that doesn't look good, tell me please. Most people don't have, they have big egos. They're not gonna say it. I do it, I'm seeking. Like the other day I have to make a phone call for something and I say, I'm calling you, but I want you to tell me exactly, okay? So you have to be accountable. You know what I mean? We have to be accountable because then the results are good. And if the results are gonna be better, is that what we want? That's it. Now, field training. All of this is good as long as you are field training a lot of people. Okay, R. Williams became billionaire from this thing. Why not? He said 90% of your time should be on what? Field training. No Zoom training. He said what? Field training. I pick you up, we go to some appointments, We have some good conversations, 3 or 4 or 5 appointments. What is your day? Roxana, what is your day that you want to pick? Mondays? Okay, I'm going to be with you on Mondays. What is your day? Wednesday? Okay, I'm going to be with you on Thursday. You know what I mean? And I'm having fun. That's why all of this that I covered is very important. Of the exercise and all of that, which is discipline, because you want to give the best to these people. You know what I mean? They want your very best. Follow me? Right? So 90% of your time should be on what? Field training. Right now, like, I'm trying to clean as much as I can so I can put more, because that's the thing that nobody can do. Like, I have an office manager, I have an assistant. What? Because they can do this, but they cannot do this, the field training. They're not gonna find the RVP like this couple. You need to train this couple. You know what I mean? It's like $1 million couple. It's amazing. Like, some years it's like 1 in a million. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't want to have somebody else to train them or not train them.
Right.
Follow me?
Right.
But somebody else can follow up on the right. By the way, we did this, Charles and I, okay? If you're in a different position. Charles and I, remember, we will wake up super early at 6 a.m. We will do our underwriting. We have all the paperwork ready. We're district divisions and regionals. I didn't have money to afford an office manager. And immediately, as soon as I could, I afford one. Because I'm a good writer. You know what I mean? I'm good with people. People like me. So, and I prospect. So, you're gonna find business because everybody needs our business. Our products I just don't have enough. I can spend an hour right now to tell you how much I love this company. They give me a shot. I can cry right now to tell you how much I love this company. They give me a shot. That's all I want. That's all I wanted. Since I was little, I want to be wealthy. I want to have the biggest house. I want to have the biggest of everything. I grew up with nothing. Like, my mom divorced 4 kids on her own. I saw her, I'm like, oh, I don't want that in my life. Ever. And I became an engineer. I was A+ student because of that. But I believe this desire that God put on me is for a reason. And you have a desire, right? I truly believe in this, and everybody has different beliefs, but I believe our desires are for a reason. To do something, to impact something. So, 90% of your time, field training. The other day I saw one of my regionals that he's gonna do great. This guy is amazing. And I say, hey, I checked that you are doing undergrad now, like 11 a.m. Like, you're not gonna be successful. At 11 a.m. you should be prospecting and talking to people. I said, let me tell you what I did. Because they see me like, this lady do everything for me. I say, and they help them too, but I say, no, she's not gonna do everything for you. You need to have discipline, wake up early. And do your, oh, okay, I got it. So and you know what? He changed. I say to a lot of people, but at least he show up so I can help him to change. And you know what? He has been running more business, more recruits, better markets, because he's more involved, he's more present. I'm present too, I can see, I can help. But if I'm I do myself in the house, I didn't see him, I didn't know what he was doing after. Being involved. Make sense? 90% of your time, R. Williams say 90% of your time on what?
Field training.
And if you're a part-timer, I don't know what it is, but the couch, you go to your house and it has something that you sit down and you cannot get up. You already know that? You already know that? Then don't go home. This is what I did. No, for real. That's Charles did that as a part-timer. He will not go home. I will already have enough appointments for him, impossible to go home. Triple book, quadruple book. I don't make people comfortable. They have to be, by the way, my husband wants to do it, okay? But even the part-timers that, oh, you have, what is your 6 and your 8, 5? I don't have anything. Good luck. You have now 3 appointments. Perfect. I don't say, can you go to an appointment? I say, hey, how is your 5, 6, and 8? Oh, I don't have any. Oh, now you have 3. Because I found out that if you ask, they say, oh, I have something, even if they don't. So you see, comfort is gonna make you Stay there. If you don't like the place, change it. Don't go home. This is how I live it. I'm telling you because this is what I did. Okay, now I have the discipline, I don't have to do this, but we used to live in an apartment. By the way, another thing on discipline, I was making $400,000 in income, Charles and I, and we were living in an apartment, of 1-bedroom apartment. We never live in a bad place. We always live in good neighborhoods because I really like that. But 1-bedroom apartment, 400,000. We moved to 500 2-bedroom apartments. Okay, discipline. I went through a struggle and I promised myself, I learned the lesson. I said, okay, not because I spend on things, by the way, because I'm not, okay? Because of the cost of building a business, of both of us full time, and take the commitment and having an office and all of these things. Does that make sense? Right? And full throttle in the field. Never like, oh, I'm buying this and that. Now we buy things, my kids go to amazing, but we did things not perfect, but at least correctly. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right? So 90% of your time is field training. Nobody can do it. So this is what I did when I have we went up the 1-bedroom apartment. I will have the key of the apartment. I leave it there in the house inside. I cannot go back home. A true story, I did that. That's it. I'm not doing or die commitments. You know what I mean? You have me or you don't. That's it. I'm a full trap. Okay? So that's what I did. Because this is what I realized. I'm pretty disciplined since before I played volleyball. Okay? So for 10 years. I never missed one training. Okay? One day it was raining, soaking. I went to the I never thought that nobody would show up, not even the coach show up. But for me, if this is training, you go no matter what. That's how I am. I'm weird. God made me that way, thank God, right? But if you already know yourself, find ways that you can do what it takes. I learned this because I realized like, oh, I'm coming home in the middle of the day. No good. Then I said, what can I do? Oh, I'm gonna leave the key apartment in the apartment, so I don't have to wait to go back. I don't have any, I have to go prospect, do something else. Make sense? So learn yourself as you go, and then you build the discipline, I promise. Because the results, man, the results, when you get results, and you have a big base, and you have moving things and everything, you don't wanna go back to like bad. If people get upset, it's because they are upset with themselves, that they have some, and they grab this feeling. It's so addictive. If you're a champion, it's very addictive. And I am a champion, and it's very addictive, and I hate it when we're not having the momentum. And as any champion, I promise you I describe the feeling right now. I know, okay? So recruiting 100%. When?
100%.
Every appointment, I went to this appointment with this lady, okay? And she said they want their policies. I said, oh, fantastic. But I live with 2 recruits. I already got the 3 policies anyways. 5 days later. What if they quit before they close? That's okay. But I got 2 recruits. Now, I expand in business. But what if they don't? I'm 100% what? Recruiting. I do the recruit today. They start of the next day, they carry back on my do in 2 or 3 days. But I'm going for first. I have, how many names and numbers? 10 people can help me. 10 people have, tell me how many names and numbers you guys have on your phone. Just 10 if you guys can help me. Right now. 10 people, go get me. 300?
397.
397, so it's almost 700.
1,000.
1,000, you see, 1,700.
752.
Oh my gosh, 70. So how much are we? Can you help me to add it? I was an engineer, right? Yeah, right. So we were 1,750 plus is 2,400, right? About 2,500. 21, so 84. 2,800, oh my gosh. Do you see? The point is here. get a policy and you're gonna lose, I just say a random here, and we haven't even finished because I cannot finish it, and you're already going into the 10,000 people. And you don't do the start of the next day. And you can, anyone that say, I'm proud of you guys, thank you for sharing. And you cannot get 3 directs. You cannot get 7 directs. Who do I call? Start with the ones that you have on your phone. I can never finish A to Z. I started with one number, my husband. So I don't know nobody in the area. One person, my husband, that's it. I went to the people that I used to work in Greyhound. One person, because they didn't know me. I was like, I just went 1 day, 3 days to the terminal, the other, I was all over the place. It wasn't like in San Francisco or San Jose all the time. I just went one time there. Because you do the job 1 day and that's it. You don't have to come back. If you do it good, that's it. So I didn't have a market, but guess what? If I recruit 10, I have huge markets. Never finish. You will never finish. Or so many times, massive personal activity. If you want to field train like so much, massive personal activity. Start with your fun. A to C. I can never get to the B. Not even to the B now. B as a boy, not as a big. I have so many recruits that are with the A for that reason. No kidding. I'm serious. The other day I said I'm going to start with the Z because this is so unfair. You see what I'm saying? And you know what? Every time I look, like I have Shaq's number, I have like you guys' numbers, all of these superstars, and I see, I'm like, you see, these guys, somebody have them on their phone. That gives me the belief. I can recruit these ones. I can recruit these good people. They are all over the place. Make sense?
Yeah.
So have the conviction that you're gonna find the Roxana, Christian, David. Have the conviction that you see what I'm saying? That you're gonna find all of these, like Samir, these beautiful personalities that are out there looking for something. Okay? If they say 99%, I'm like so crazy, right? I say 1,000%. I say to my team, I'm 1,000% committed. Who is at least 10% committed? 1,000. You will not see me missing. They make jobs. She never gets sick. Okay? About what? Districts, divisions at least. But districts minimum is how many districts you have last month is your real number that you have. That's it. If you have 25 new districts, that's good. And you have, this production where is coming from? If it's not coming from districts, you're out. And no time. You can look kind of like momentum for a little bit, but it's about new people running new business. And for me, a district is 3x3 and license. Not 3x3 or whatever production you guys do. Doesn't matter the production. It's that you have a district production. That's a healthy business. That I always check because we do an event once a month, and that's my main thing, districts. How many districts are licensed? And these people live low, like feeling like they are already like, because I make them like the superheroes, because you know what I really believe? I remember when I got my district promotion. I saw you guys on the event. There's something else. I saw you guys on the future. I'm proud of you guys. Give it a big one to these guys. I saw you going in New Jersey. That's amazing. I'm very proud of you guys. And I saw her body shape. And I said, this lady, if she used that discipline in here, game over. Game over, because that's very inspiring to see somebody that built that discipline. You agree? I was there playing with my kids and I saw them interacting and everything, and I saw it and I said, wow, if she used that discipline here in ProAmerica, game over. And I saw them on the stage, in the future, and I say they are using it. Very proud of you guys. Congratulations. Great couple. So, you see, that's inspiring. You know what I mean? You can just see it like me. I can just see it. So it's districts. How many districts? That's a real building block in Pramerica. R. Williams talked about it. He used the word concoction. We go sideways thinking that we're gonna get somewhere this and that. Listen to the real ones, to the ones that really build the big, okay? Oops, stop. You see districts, that's it. Okay. All right, let me see this. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you're as good as your last month, and you're as bad as your last month. But you have to have a goal per day. Okay, you have to have a goal per day. Like anyone that is successful, they don't work like per month. They work per day. They work per hour. They work per minute. They work per second. So to have districts, you have to be checking your business to know what's happening. You know what I mean? So finding the right people and develop field trainers. So you develop a district, I believe so strong in going to 25 appointments. The way that I get the commitment is like, okay, Mike, okay, so what are your goals? You tell me your goals, what are you guys wanted? Okay, fantastic. So I'm totally committed to this thing, Mike. This is all I do, and you can tell that I love this thing. Okay, and I'm gonna teach you everything I know. Everything I know, I'm gonna teach you. So you guys can accomplish. I saw you guys have kids, right? So let's say you don't, but let's say you do, okay? I saw you guys have kids, let's say, right? And I imagine your kids are everything, right? So I'm gonna teach you everything. So these kids can have their goals and their needs, or your wife, your goal, whatever it is, right? So we have to commit to 25. I commit to 25 appointments with you. I'm gonna be in as many as I can. If not, I'm finding a good trainer. Okay? Can you commit to do that? Can we have a commitment so you can become a Lisa district? So I can teach you how to have all of the skills that you need to have to achieve that goals. You see that goals that you write down? You can check mark because I'm gonna give you all of the skills. Becoming a field trainer is key. Can we commit to that? Let's do it. And I do that on my startup. It's all of the startup that I have, I think I'm the best startup, but it's still, that's the main thing. That you get the commitment. Does that make sense? Yeah. That they know that if they go with you, and they don't just say it, and then might call me and say, oh, my brother has an appointment on Sunday at 7 p.m. Oh, can he do it on Monday instead? No. You know what I mean? It's like, you go on Sunday at 7 p.m., you cannot just speak beautiful and not be there. Follow me here, keep the commitment. Oh, but I have a party that's... Leave the party before, or arrive late. You cannot have world-class life and be middle-income lifestyle. That, oh, can we change that appointment? Oh my gosh. On my team, if somebody not, they change their appointment, they're gonna get in trouble with you. For real, like, because I'm gonna ask them very beautiful, I have good skills, because I learned, I would say, hey, what happened? Why did you change the appointment? But the only way is that I'm involved with the new recruit, so they can tell me at least, what happened? Oh, it's because my brother has a party. Next time, tell me. What if you find a Miguel on that one? How do you know it wasn't? You don't know. Sometimes we lose more for what we miss. Because we think that we're going to lose more of the pleasure of what we're having right now. Trust me, no. I learned enough in Pramerica that every appointment needs to be taking place. Every single one. For a reason we set up. Makes sense? So be aware. You have to be the best recruit to attract the best. What are 5 qualities? Let's say, Peter, what are the qualities? What kind of people? Give me one quality of the people that you would like to have.
Somebody who always do what they say they're gonna do.
Okay, keep their word. How about, right? For you, yeah?
Somebody ambitious.
ambitious. I can see in your eyes, you're like reminding me of me. I'm like super ambitious. For you, Samir? Credibility. Roxanne?
Someone who has values.
Perfect, very good values. Okay. Derek?
Work ethic.
Work ethic. So the point is, look at what you want and become that. Because that's how we attract. If we want better, we need to become better. The field makes us better. The field is the one that makes you so much better. It gives you the attack instinct. Okay, you have to be there. Okay, and it gives you so much energy. Okay, this is what R. Williams said to have a healthy business. He said, R. Williams said he doesn't consider a team if it's only at least has to have 5 legs. This is R. Williams. He says it's not a business. He considers a team only if they have 5 legs. Otherwise, it's not a team. You have production, but you don't have a team. That's different. Production, let me tell you, people is the most important asset in any company. I was a software engineer, I was in databases. You know what is the most important for them? The information. They don't care about the building, the information, because the information is for the people. Guess what for us is the people. R. Williams saying that we have fun if we have 10 to 15 legs. That's more fun. Because then you don't depend on 1 or 2. Because if that 1 or 2 doesn't do nothing because they get crazy, they went to Mexico, they make 8,000. I got some producers, they make 8,000, they get used, they normally do 2,000. All of a sudden they make 8,000, it's like if I get paid 20, and all of a sudden I get paid 80, I feel like going vacation. If I get paid 80 and all of a sudden I get paid for 100,000 in a month, I might feel like I'm going vacation, yes or no?
Yeah.
Then, if you're in that business, if you're the business owner of that business, you don't know nothing. Because they will go vacation, because they were used to make 2,000, all of a sudden make 8,000. So, do not depend 10 to 15, 7, 8, always produce. That's a 50 by 50, guarantee, 80 by 80, this is 5. Good promotion that ProAmerica did, like this month, they did an amazing promotion, Mama laughter on it. I love the shirt, customized, I tell people, it's how you promote too. It's like, oh my gosh, this shirt, you put it on, Julie told me, because Julie told me. You put this shirt, and you go there, and guess what? They sign the IBA before you even, everybody said, you have to be like that. Does that make sense? Like you have to have enthusiasm about what you are doing. So, but it's still 10 to 15, 7, 8 are gonna produce as a 50 by 50 guarantee. I like guarantees, yes? Okay, I'm gonna get to that one. Yes, very good. He asked what is a leg, and for me a leg is at least 10 licenses, but at least 4 depot trainers. 4 depot trainers, for me that's a leg. R. Williams saying that a leg is 10 people license. For my experience, if it's 4 depot trainers, I know I have something there. Okay, very good question. Security, which I want to get there, I'm not there. This is for sure our base. Security is 25 direct RVPs. That's real security, and all of the people that have that, they make at least $2 million in income. That they have like good RVPs. Okay, that's good, right?
Right.
We can live with $2 million. Okay. Okay, this is a base. Okay, this is base numbers. So, who is not an RVP here? Stand up for a second if you are not an RVP yet. All right, stay standing. If you know you are not an RVP yet, but you really want to become an RVP, please stay standing. Yes? Okay. Can you stay uncomfortable for a second? Yes? Okay, then stay standing, because this is for you. Okay? So, this is RVP's income. This is gonna be fast. Don't take it. Don't worry. You have heels. I have heels. I will stay. So if you have an issue, you can sit down. Okay, and I still consider. But we can be standing a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So this is